Testing 1, 2, 3. And head the sound down. Testing 1, 2, 3. And head the sound down. Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, up and running. Hello! Welcome to the Lord Havoc stream. It's not a Marvel Champions stream today, as you can see from the screen. It's been a while. I hope everybody's doing okay. I apologise for my lack of stream. I actually streamed yesterday, but the recording was bad, so I had to get rid of it. It was like 2 hours stream gone, but you know, it is what it is. But before that, I hadn't streamed for ages, and that's because life, not only does life find a way, but life gets in the way. So yeah, just some stuff going on. Nothing too drastic, so don't worry. But you know, just wasn't able to commit to being online, and I'm actually on call now, so that I might get called away at some point during this stream. So if I do, I apologize. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you have loved ones in your life, and I sincerely hope you do, please make sure that you tell them that you love them as often as you possibly can, because you never know when you're not going to be able to do so. So with that out of the way, let me explain what you're looking at. I'm not doing Marvel Champions today. I have been granted access to the beta version of DragnCards, which is a browser-based card game playing app designed by C-Stan. So those of you in the Lord of the Rings LCG community will know that name, C-Stan, very well. He is it's not too big a word to say legend in the Lord of the Rings LCG community. His contributions to that community cannot be understated. And he's made his own browser-based card game playing, mainly for Lord of the Rings, but he's recently dabbled in the possibility of doing plugins so that you can put other games in there. So there's currently a plugin for Marvel Champions and so on and so forth, and the opportunity to put other stuff in there as well. I can only assume they'll put Aeon's End and all that sort of, that sort of stuff in there. Now the reason I'm on there is because I did a mod of the Lord of the Rings LCG card game a number of years ago for Star Trek. I originally called it Trek LOTR, but somebody else came up with the much cooler name, Trek of the Rings. So I went with that. And I can't remember exactly when I made it. It'll be bloody ages. Bloody ages ago is basically all I can remember. Nah, can't remember when. We're talking at least 4 years, and it was pretty well received, pretty good. It's quite rough. It needs to go over in terms of like fixing up some names, fix up some of the cards and stuff. I originally had a core set, and then I had a expansion called Boldly Go, and eventually just ended up just putting all of it together and just put it online, because I was done with it by that point. I've been working on it for years, so I was like, all right, let's get on it. And like I said, it was pretty well received, so pretty happy with that. And C-Stan offered me the opportunity to put it onto his DragnCards thing, which is very cool. Like, that's really, really, really cool. So here it is. He's it's been in the works for a while, and he contacted me and said, "Hey, the beta is up and ready to start testing." So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing some testing. Now I did do some testing yesterday, but like I said, the video doesn't work. So let's go with some testing for today. So essentially, what I'm doing is I'm not testing DragnCards itself. Excuse me. Oh, what happened then? Oh, fate. Yeah, so I'm not testing DragnCards itself. I'm testing how Trek of the Rings works inside DragnCards. So I'm by no means a DragnCards expert. Asked him live yesterday some things about it because I just didn't really understand what I was doing. So don't judge me for my lack of knowledge of how to use DragnCards. What we need to look at is, does it work with the quests, and do the quests still work, and is there anything that needs to be fixed in the cards themselves, and all that sort of stuff before it goes live. So I've got some notes. I'm going to bring up my notes. Testing notes. There we go. Let's have a look. Alright, here's my notes from yesterday's stuff. I'm just going to build on from there. Alright, let's get to it. Actually, just very quickly before I start, I've noticed that I did see this yesterday, but again, you guys wouldn't have heard it. But Coda Stoned followed me 5 days ago, and I actually haven't been online for like 2 weeks. So thank you, Coda Stoned, for the follow. Very much appreciate it. Really means a lot. So yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully you're watching soon. And just about the Marvel Champion stuff. So I will definitely get back to the Marvel Champion stuff at some point. That is the main focus of this channel. Like I said, the last stream I did, it was a custom Spidey, like a bunch of custom Spideys. And I'm gonna do all of the custom Spideys. They're all from the same creator. I'm gonna do all of them. Who was it? Oh, this is embarrassing. I now can't remember who it was that did all the custom Spideys. But anyway, I'll get back to them, I promise. I just want to, now that I've got the option to do the beta, let's do it. And if anybody's a better OBS user than me, they can let me know. I'm currently doing Windows capture, because when I tried to do browser capture, it just did not work. You can't see anything, so I'm not too sure why it's not working. Am I meant to put this in every time or something, or like what's the deal? I'm not too sure what the deal is there. So if you do browser capture, it doesn't capture, like it captures the main screen, so you can see the main screen there, which is great, but it doesn't capture the menus properly. And you need to be able to see the menus, because you need to see the, like, different stuff happens. Like when you hover over cards, you see like large versions of the cards and stuff. Yeah, see, so you're not seeing that. You're not seeing what I'm seeing. So if I go back to OBS and get rid of that and go back to window, you should be able to see me hovering over cards. There we go. So The only problem with that is that you can see my main. You can see like my main browser top stuff. I can't just take a see like what I'm looking at here. So I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's quite frustrating. I did some Google searching and stuff, but anyway, you're not here to hear me whinge. Let's have a look at the thing. So this is DragnCards, like I said. So those of you who are not familiar with it, This is not a tutorial on how to use DragnCards. I don't know how to use it properly. Please don't follow this to try and figure out how to use the thing. I'm learning as I go. It's really about the questing and stuff. But it is bloody cool. So if you haven't heard of it, please check it out. It's Dragon. DragnCards.com. You'll have to sign up for an account, but it's free, so sign up and start giving it a go. This is the beta version, so that's why you can see the word beta in front of it. But and don't worry about this bit. This bit gets created when you create a room, so it's random. It's random at every time. So yeah, let's do it. Trick of the Rings is, like I said, a mod of the Lord of the Rings LCG. It is it's basically the predecessor for Marvel Champions. Marvel Champions grew from that game, so it's slightly different. The two main differences is that you get your hand at the start of the round, not at the end, and resources are tokens, so like currency, not using the cards themselves. Other than that, it's fairly much the same. It's some slight differences, but it's pretty much the same. Again, by no means am I an expert of the Lord of the Rings card game. I haven't played it for a long time, not counting yesterday, of course. So I may do some stuff wrong, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's do it. Trek of the Rings. So the first thing I'm going to do is so we're doing the quest Insurrection, based off the movie Insurrection. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to move this stuff out of the staging area and put it over into the set aside area. So there you go, onto the set aside area. So following the quest there. Set enemy Ruffalo, location Briar Patch, and Center Collector aside out of place. There they go. Place Ange into play with player 1, so I gain control of Ange. Or Anige, Anige, whatever her name is. And rescue villages and captured villages get put into just stay in staging. They're not worth anything, so they just stay there. We then need to search. This should actually say search your deck. Search the encounter deck for Baku Village and make it the active location. So we're going to search that. So the way that you search is you click on the little eye there, and you look for. You can filter it to what you want. So I'm going to grab a Baku Village and put it into active location there. So you just drag. And then I'm going to close and shuffle, so I'm not cheating. Baku Village. Now, one thing I've noticed straight away is wrong is there's multiple copies of Baku Village, but it's unique. So I can't have multiple copies of Baku Village. Which does not sound right to me. I'm just going to make a note. Baku Village unique? Question mark. Alright. So that's the setup there. Then shuffle the encounter deck, which I've already done, and reveal one encounter card per player and add it to the staging area. So draw an encounter card, you just press the E, reveal encounter card. So if I just press E, it'll grab the top card from the encounter deck and pot it into play there for me, which is pretty sweet. It actually has ambush, which means it should do an engagement check and then engage straight away. And and it's also got when revealed effects and all that sort of stuff. So I actually have to deal with that right now. Now, the reason I just changed my threat down 3 is because Garrick actually says reduce your starting threat by 3. And it doesn't automatically do that. I had to do it myself, and I hadn't done it yet, so I just did that. So it does do an ambush check, which it fails because my threat is 24, and this does for 25. But it now will do the when revealed effect. Discard 1d6 villager tokens. This effect cannot be cancelled by card effect. Player may exhaust one non-ship character with range to cancel this. When it says cannot be cancelled by a card effect, it actually means by test of will, right? So that's where it's saying it can't cancel. But I can exhaust one non-ship character with range to cancel this effect. I don't have anybody with ranged yet, so I can't cancel the effect. So I'm actually discarding 1d6 villager tokens. 1d6. Random number between 1 and 6. And it gives me 6. Brilliant. Lovely. Alright, so I get discard 1d6 villager tokens. Now, villager tokens I have to put some resource tokens on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now when I discard villager tokens, Transport drones, when revealed effect, does not target villager tokens or the rescued villager's objective. Okay, that's cool. Oh, do I have different tokens I can use? There is a heart token. I like that. I might use that instead. So let's get rid of this and put. Oh, is that meant to represent? Yeah, let's use those instead. I like that. That's pretty cool. So discard. So I need to discard 6 villager tokens. Where do I discard them from? Do I discard them from here? So I guess I just get rid of them from here. There's only 4 in play, and so I automatically put them onto captured. It just says discard. You know what? I'm just gonna assume I put them on here. I honestly can't remember. So there's only 4 villager tokens in play. So I'm pretty sure we need the word discard also means put them on captured, because that's what the drones do. Maybe I need to change. I need to change this to say discard means. During the game scenario, effects will place village tokens on rescue villages and damage tokens on captured villages in order to win the game. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So if I put damage tokens on here, what's damage tokens? 3. Oh, it's actually 4. I'm just going to say that's how it's done. I honestly, I can't remember. Anyway, so let's go down to here's my heroes. You get 3 heroes, that's the other difference. Garrick's, who's my quester. Eleanor's my fighter. Ramil's my defender. And there's my ship, the Enterprise. I'm actually not finished up here yet. I need to flip. I just flip. Yep, alright, there we go. So now we're on Protect the Baku. Village is 10. Oh. Okay, so that starts with 10. When progress will be placed on Protect the Baku, move an equal number of villager tokens from this mission onto rescue villages instead. If the number of villager tokens on Protect the Baku reaches 0 or less, advance to stage 2A. Okay, so I've got to get them from here onto here. And what I'm going to do is, while they're out here in the world, I'm going to use resource tokens. And while they're on here, I'm going to use the hearts. Alright, there we go. We'll see how that goes. So this automatically lost all of its villages. This one's got 10. Wait, yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Anyway, here's my hand. I've got wharf, mines, environmental suit, which lets characters act like ships. Oh, by the way, it's just only characters can attack and defend against non-ship enemies, and only ships can attack against ship enemies. I say it's got the trait ship. This does not have the trait ship, but so therefore it can be attacked by people. Advanced shield modulator goes onto the ship. And runabout is a little ship ally. And phaser rifle, which gives me ranged. It would be nice if I had that before. So we'll see how that goes. Alright. Alright, well, let's start. So you start by doing Shift N for new round. So we're in round 1. I draw a card, I get my resources. Enterprise D says that my first card does not need to be a resource match, which is good because it's going to be the phaser rifle. Actually, no. Should it actually be? I'm actually thinking it should be Delta, because then she can start questing for me. Yeah, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Doesn't require a resource match, so in she goes. I need to save as many villages as possible straight away. So then we move to... So I'm out of resources, so we move to the quest phase. So I commit characters. So to commit characters, you press Q, I'm pretty sure. So as soon as I press Q, you'll notice that it adds its willpower, which is 4, up here. And I currently have 4 threat in the staging area. So I need to go against 4 plus whatever this brings out. Active locations don't contribute their threat. So he's questing, the ship's questing, Anaj is questing, and Delta is questing. Cool. So because Delta quested, she automatically places a progress on the active location. Automatically gets one, which is great. And she contributes her willpower. So we're doing 12. I'm currently doing 12 to a current 2-4. So 12 versus 4. I actually think that should be in a different area. So I can just say straight away this is what it is, but it is what it is. Alright, so I draw an encounter card. And it is Surge, so automatically get another encounter card, but this one's face down. So Shift E. Cool. So let's go back to this one. When revealed, raise each player's threat by the number of damage tokens on captured villages. So there's 4, so the threat goes up by 4. Cool. Then it gets discarded, which is X. Now we have the next one, so we reveal it. Just by flipping it, I assume. Okay, so when revealed, each player discards all event cards from their hand. Don't have any event cards. Sweet. So discard that. Okay, so 12 versus 8. Yeah, they should be in different spots. That's very confusing. So I make 8 progress. It auto calculates it for me. The threat is currently 4. I've got 12. So it says that I calculate 8. So we get... so this only needs 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's another 4 on here. So the 4 on here is actually these get reduced by 4 instead. And this gets 4. Cool. And this gets cleared. So it actually goes into the victory display. Pretty sure you just press V. Yep. Cool. This, if to see the victory display, you can just click on this here, and it'll show what's in the victory display there. Okay, now we go to travel. There's no locations to travel to, so now go to encounter, which is optional engagement. I don't need to optionally engage it because it's going to engage me anyway. So let me go engagement checks. 5-3 engagement check 25 to my 28, so it engages. Which is fine. We now start the encounter phase. So we deal a shadow card. We deal a shadow card by Shift N, I believe. Shift S? Is it Shift S? Yeah. So it gets this little shadow card there. Pretty cool. I like that. I like the little the jaunty little angle on there. It's pretty sweet. So it gets a shadow card. Enemies get to attack before we do anything, and we have to declare defenders, right? So I'm going to declare Ramiel as the defender. So I just A, I suppose. So he's defending for 4. So how do I reveal the shadow card? I just flip it, I suppose. Okay, it doesn't have a shadow effect, so we'll just discard it. So that means the drone's attacking for 0. I take no damage, and Ramiel says that because I took no damage, he defends the attack and takes no damage as a response. We reduce the defending player's threat by 1. Down to 27. And Elnor can now attack. He's doing 2. That has a health of 2, so therefore it dies. After transport drone is defeated, shuffle it back into the encounter card. Move to deck of origin, shuffle in. Goes back in, went from 25 to 26. And it says down here, shuffle transporter drones into the encounter deck. Alright, so then we've got an end of round effect, which I think is Shift O? No? Shift N? No? How do I end the round? Oh yeah, Shift R. So it resets everybody. And raises my threat by 1. So then I Shift N to change the round to 2 and give me a card and give me resources. Cool. Alright. So far, so good. The new card is reduced threat by 6. But what I actually want to do now is get I'm afraid that I'm going to get some actual ship enemies out and stuff, so I'm going to get the mines out. At the moment I'm doing alright, so at the moment I'm just going to get the mines out. So reduce by 1 for each one and get the mines. So the mines actually go into the staging area. Oh no, sorry, into the engagement area. And then you attach it to the first ship that engages you. So get that out there. That's all I can afford, so they're out there. Now let's get questing. Commit characters to the quest. Ship, Niche, and Delta. Okay, so I'm committing 12. Progress is currently 12 because there's nothing in here. You should actually, they are meant to be revealed, the encounter cards are meant to be revealed face down, and then you reveal them. So I'm just going to do it that way. So you face down, and then boom. What do we got? Some soldiers. So they have ambush, so they do an engagement check, 35, I'm at 28, so they don't engage just yet. When revealed, discard one villager token from the active location. There is none. If no villager token is discarded by this effect, they gain Surge. So we get another card. So they're finished. So now we get to the next one. And we flip that one. Okay, and there's another Baku village. Threat of 1. So the threat is currently 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. So our progress goes down to 9. Which is enough. Which is fine. 9 clears this easily. So we lose 6 from here. We gain 6 here. Okay, which means we've cleared this. So there is a shortcut for advance the quest, I'm pretty sure. Oh. The last game I played, it knew that the quest had been reached and told me to advance to the next one. But this one's not doing that. So I don't know how to actually move to the next part of the quest. Oh. There is no part 2. What's happened here? What has happened here? Insurrection. Insurrection. Where's 2A? Something's gone horribly wrong here. What has happened here? Let's have a look. What's happened? That should be the same as that. That should be the same as that. That should be the same as that. Okay. According to this, there's only one quest card, so all is not lost. We can keep playing. I'll just have to fix the quest. Because they're all here. Why did it not generate them? Okay. Well, it does have a thing to say spawn. What's the next one called? That was a bribe patch. So this is not great. Just going to put this aside for now. Yeah, that one's gone horribly wrong here. But that's alright, that's fine. We can keep playing. All is not lost. So we go to 2A. Okay, when revealed, make Briar Patch the active location. If there is currently an active location, discard it. So Briar Patch is the active location. And that says, while Briar Patch is the active location, all non-sonar ships lose -1 defense. Okay, I didn't want to get here so fast. I should actually have built up the ship a bit, put an extra defense on there. Yeah, I've done this way too quick. When revealed, I've done that. Then search the encounter deck and discard pile for a sonar battle cruiser and place it into the station area. Okay. So I just want enemy and place that into the staging area, then close and shuffle. So it won't engage me just yet, but it's pretty close away. So 16 progress needed. Oh, this gets 4 villages on it. Okay. Okay, now I can't travel because the bright patch is already there. So that's unfortunate. It is what it is, and he won't engage me just yet. Okay, so we're at the encounter phase. Do we want to optionally engage? Yes. Because if I optionally engage, Ramil can defend. Reduce my threat by 1. So I'm going to optionally engage. Give him a shadow card. So now in combat, we'll just deal a shadow card. Enemy attacks, we're in that phase. So let's reveal the shadow card. No shadow effect, so discard it. Oh, I said he was defending. I already said he was defending before anyway, so it's not a big deal. He's defending, so it's 3 versus 4. So he successfully defends with no problem, so reduce threat by 1. All good. And then Elnor can hit back, doing 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1, so we get 1 damage. What's damage again? 3. Cool, so we'll refresh, which I believe is Shift O. No, I keep making that mistake. Refresh is Shift R. Okay, that makes sense. And then we Shift O, or Shift N. Got another ally there. At the end of the round, discard a villager token from Baku village. So we need to discard, which means this gains. Yep. There we go. Alright. So new round, so we're in planning phase. This isn't doing anything. I've already activated that thing. This one hasn't engaged or done anything yet. I've got these guys engaged with me. So let's level up my troops. So the first thing doesn't need a resource match. So let's do this. Let's give... So let's use these two to give Eleanor the phaser rifle. And the phaser rifle gives him ranged, and it says that he gets +3 if the enemy is not engaged with you. They're not engaged with me. And I'm going to use his resource to put Wharf in play. Cool. Alright, now let's do... That's not quite what I wanted, but I needed one more resource. If I had one more resource, I could have done exactly what I wanted, but I don't have it, so no point complaining about it. Okay, so, alright, let's do quest. Commit to the quest. So we've got him, obviously, the ship, Anish, and Delta. So we're committing. So we've currently got 7 progress at the moment. Delta says that I get a free progress token on the active location, so let's chuck that on there. Done, and now we get the encounter cards. So we've got encounter card number 1, Panicked. When revealed, each player must take a villager token from rescued villagers and place it on a location in the staging area, if able. If no villager tokens were placed on a location, this effect gains surge. I do have a location in the staging area, so that's fine. So I get it from... I take it from rescued. So rescued goes down 1. And I put it onto here. Okay. And then we discard Panicked. Okay, so we still have 7 progress. It's pretty handy. So that clears. So 1, 2, 3 clears this. So that gets discarded. So that was 3. And then we've got 4 left over. So we get progress on here. Cool. Okay, travel. We are going to travel to Baku village. That's handy. Okay, so now encounter. We have optional engagements. We've not got an optional engage. We're already engaged with somebody, so we'll just stick with that. And now we're into the actual engagement checks. 40, 28. So that's fine. He's already engaged, so that's fine. So now we're going to combat, which is deal shadow cards. So he gets a shadow card. He's going to attack. Ramil is going to defend. Let's reveal the shadow card. So we're currently doing 3 versus 4. There is a shadow effect. Attack enemy gets +1, +2 if undefended. So it is not undefended. So it's 4 versus 4. So I still defended and took no damage, and so therefore I can reduce my threat by 1. So then we discard the card. And Worf's actually going to hit back for 3. So... nope. 1, 2, 3. So 4 points of damage. It only needed 3 to... it's actually... There you go. Because I had 1 defense. So 3 points of damage. I only needed 3 to die. It is now dead. And it actually says Sonar Soldiers is destroyed. So we can now discard. It's pretty sweet. Cool. Alright. So that's combat done. So now we do end of round effects and refresh and all that sort of stuff, right? So we refresh, which is Shift R, I'm pretty sure. It goes up by 1. So now we do the end of round effect, which is end of the round, discard a village token. So it goes down by 1, and this goes up by 1. There we go. So far, so good. So, new round. Which is N, Shift N. Okie dokie. Alright, everybody's got a resource. Oh, Worf did an attack, and so therefore he has to be discarded. Okay. Alright, got another red shirt. Very cool, but I don't need him right now. What I do need is to use this. So what I'm going to do is put in preparation for what's going to happen later, I'm going to put the shields. So I'm going to spend 1 from Ramil. Put the shields on the Enterprise. Which means it now gets +1 defense. And I'm going to spend 1 from Elnor to give him the environmental suit. So he now has the ability to kill or attack ship enemies and things like that in the station area, and engaged, which is pretty sweet. And I've only got 1 resource left. I'm just going to save that for now. I can't afford to spend it on anything anyway, so let's just leave it on there. I'm pretty sure there's a way to add, yeah. It's got +1 shield. There we go, look at that. Pretty cool. Now, so that's planning done. So let's go to quest. So questing. Delta is questing, so we get a progress on the active location for free. That's it. So we've committed. So we've got 8 progress at the moment. Let's get an encounter card. Encounter card is holographic village, another location, 3 threat, 3 progress. Village is 2, so we've got to put 2 on there. And reveal a top when you travel there, you reveal the top card of the encounter deck and add it to the staging area. So there's that done. So we made 5 progress. So we're doing all right. $12 to 7. Yep, 5 progress. So we get one, two, three, four. So that's explored 5. So that's explored. So that gets discarded. Because it gets discarded, that means we've saved these. So these villages go on here. One. Oh, wrong one. 1, 2, 3. And this gets discarded. Okay, so now we go. So that's questing done. So we go to travel. So yeah, we will travel. So to travel here, we have to reveal a card from the encounter deck. So let's do that. Let's get that over there. And reveal a card. Another location, happily. Villages 3. While it's in the staging area, it gains Forced. After a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, discard 1 villager token from Baku Caves. Oh, there you go. Interesting. Alright. I say that like I didn't create it myself. Anyway, this is actually just this quest. I didn't create this entire quest myself. This is a re-theme of an existing Lord of the Rings quest. I don't want to take praise for something I didn't actually do. I just rethemed it to Insurrections. So, cool. So travel on. So now it's the encounter phase. Optional engagement. Do I wish to optionally engage? No, I do not. Still at 40, so it's still up there, being a pain. And then we've got engagement checks. Nope, nothing's going to engage. So now we do combat. Now I don't deal at a shadow card because it's not engaged with me. But Alnor's ability says he can target enemies in the station area when he attacks alone. He is going to attack alone. In doing so, he gains +1. His current attack is 2. He's attacking the station area, so he attacks. So he's getting 3. And the phaser rifle gives him another 3 because he's attacking the staging area, so that's 6. And because I have this, it means I can attack ship enemies. So I'm currently attacking for 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. Oh. Wrong ones. 2 damage on the battle cruiser. Good old Alnor jumping in there. So he's got his magnet boots on there. He's on the hull of the Enterprise, and he goes in for a shot. Love it. Let's see if I can kill it before it even gets down to me. Alright, so that's everybody. Combat's done, so now we refresh. I don't know how I keep forgetting this. Shift R. Cool. Raise the round. End of the round effects. Nope. 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 Okay, and that means we can go to a new round. Shift N. Drew a card. Grenade. Exhaust the attached character and discard grenade to deal 5 direct damage to a non-ship enemy engaged with you. This attack ignores that enemy's shield. If the attached character has the environmental suit attached, you may ignore the non-ship enemy restriction. But they still have to be engaged with you, so I can't use that to kill the battle cruiser because it's out in space. I can't just lob a grenade at it, which is a shame. Although I could optionally engage it. I mean, I'm still going to be hitting for 2, 4. Plus the mines are going to do 2 damage. No. I need to keep it in there. I need to keep it up in the staging area. Alright, so in that case, I'm going to give me... Let's throw an ally out there. You know what? I don't actually really need any of them. Well, why not? Just in case. Just in case. So let's use his 2 resources to get him out. And use his 2 resources to get a red shirt out. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Alright. So let's play. So now questing phase. Let's commit. Let's do Garrick, the ship, Anish, Delta, and the runabout. Why not? Let's just get them all out there. Right. So currently got progress of 7. So let's grab an encounter card. Holographic Village. Which I can't have because it's unique. I've already got a holographic village. What happens when you draw a unique card? I've forgotten. It's been so long. Lord of the Rings CG. So, whatever attempts to put into play, it can't. Any attempt to do so will fail to the extent that the card attempting to enter play remains in its current location, hand, deck, discard pile, and does not enter play. This rule applies to all unique hero, ally, attachment, and event cards. What happens... What happens if I draw a location from the encounter deck? Does it just stay in the encounter deck? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to this. I mean, it can't be in play because this is already in play. So, does it get discarded, or and then I draw another one, or does it just go back into the shuffle back in the deck, and that means I don't get an encounter card? So I'm gonna move it back into the deck. And what do I do with it? Do I now draw another one? Or have I just gotten lucky? That seems incredibly easy. It doesn't say anything about drawing another card. That didn't answer my question. No, it doesn't say to draw another card, and so therefore I'm just going to not draw another card. Alright, so that means I got 7 progress. So... Oh, I forgot Delta's free. Delta gets 1 free progress. So I've got 7 progress. So we go 1, 2, which means it's explored. 2, and then I've got 5 left over. Okay. So this is explored. So it's discarded. And the 2 villages that were on it get put onto here. Okay. Okay, so travel. Let's go there. Pretty sure that's right. Okay, sorry, sort of spaced out for a second there. So that's questing done. Oh, that's travel done. So now it's encounter. So we get optional engagement. I don't wish to optionally engage. Engagement checks. 40 versus 29, so I'm fine. Combat. Enemy attacks. There is none. Player attacks. Eleanor attacks. 2, 3, 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. Eleanor taking care of business. Okay, Shift R to refresh. And then a new round. Okay, planning phase. Elite Forces armor, that's handy. Yeah, let's get the Elite Forces armor onto Ramil. Use Ramil's resource to pay for it. It's only fair. Ramil now has +2 defense. It's pretty handy. I think that's it. The quest. 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 Delta gives me a free progress. An encounter card. Baku Village. So 4. Okay, and threat went up. So now I've got 8 progress. Progress means 1, 2, 3 on there, which means it's explored, and I get 3 onto rescued. Then 5 left over. I need 1 more. Damn, if I realised that, if I was paying attention, Ramil could have gone in for 1 more. Pooh! Oh well, doesn't matter. It's not like I'm in trouble here. I mean, I'm only on 30 threat. I've got a way of getting rid of that if I need to. Like, I'm not. It's really not that big of a concern. So we will travel. Optional engagement we ignore. Engagement we don't worry about. So we now get into combat. Enemy attacks. There is no enemy attack. So it's player attack. And he's attacking for 6. 6 minus 4. is 2. 6 damage to the Baku destroyer, and so therefore it dies before it even gets to fire a shot. Cool. Alright. End of round. We lose a villager off here. We gain one on here. So new round. Resources, new card, another Delta, which I can't play. I'm going to do this one though. To reduce threat. Yeah, let's do that. So 1, 2, 3 to play Valtorpan Ritual to reduce my threat by 6. Okay, put me down to 25. And then we go to quest. I need to win by 1. So commit. I'm going to leave the ship out just in case I have to defend with it. Commit. Commit. Actually, I can just defend with the runabout. Okay. Alright, so I'm committing 12. Okay, so that's counter card. When revealed, Sonar Ruthlessness. When revealed, each player discards the top card of their deck. Till the end of the phase, raise the total threat in the stage area by X, where X is the total cost of all cards discarded by this effect. Okay, so I discard the top card of my deck. How do I just discard? So I just draw a card and put it into this card pile. Okay, alright. Okay, that just works. Radio. So I just lost a runabout. and it has a value of 2, so my threat goes up by 2. So this gets discarded and my threat goes up by 2. Okay, so it recalculated my progress for me. Alright, so Delta says that I get a free progress. And I've got 10 progress to play with. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's cleared, that's cleared. So I got 3 on here. So that gets discarded and I get 3 rescued prisoners. Accidentally took off some there, but shouldn't have done that. Okay, and this is being cleared as well. So I'm just going to put this over in the event section. And spawn the next card, which obviously I shouldn't, but we'll see how it goes. Destroy the collector. Okay. Now let's go check that over there in the quest section. Cool. When revealed, add the enemy Ruffalo and the location Sonar Collector to the stationery. So he goes to there. He goes in there. So Ruffalo is Sonar. X is the number. Is the number? I should say away as well because he's not a ship. X is the number of damage tokens on captured villages. So his attack is 7. After Ruffalo attacks, place a damage token on captured villages. Wow. While he's in play, the game cannot end. That should actually have been in the victory display. So I'm going to check that quickly. There. Is there any more in there that should have been in the victory display? Yep. 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 Victory. 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 Okay, alright. So there's him. And then Sonar Collector is a 5 threat, 5 progress needed, space, location. At the end of the refresh phase, if the Sonar Collector is the active location, each player increases their threat level by 1. Okay. And travel, any player must exhaust a hero they control to travel here. While it's in play, the game cannot end. Well, I'm definitely going to travel there because I need to get it out of play. So, let's travel. I need to exhaust a character to travel there. So, what does it say? Hero? Exhaust a hero. So, yeah. Exhausted. Thanks, buddy. Now we go, so let's travel down. So now we go to encounter. Do we want to optionally engage? He won't engage me. Because he's 30 and I'm 25, thanks to that Foul Tulipán ritual. So I'm just going to leave him there. Got that. Leave him there. So he doesn't attack me. Don't want any of that business. So then we go to engagement checks. He won't engage me, so that's fine. So let's go to combat. Enemy combat. Can't engage me, so we go straight to player combat. And he will attack. He's attacking for 6. 2 plus 1 plus 3. So 6 minus 3 is 3. Oh, I didn't flip this bad boy. If an attack damages a character as well as damaging the character, discard X village tokens from rescue villages where X is the amount of damage that was dealt. Okay. When the players defeat this stage, end the game. Then compare the numbers of tokens. Game can't end while he's in play. Game can't end while that's in play. We need 16 progress. Cool. Anyway, so that was the attack done. That's pretty much it. End. Refresh. Now what happens at the end of the refresh phase, which is now, if the Sonic Collector is the active location, which it is, each player increases the threat level by 1. Done. Okay, so new round. Round 8. So what did I get? Starfleet training. I can exhaust to ready them. Do I even need that? I don't think I even need it, to be fair. I think I'm in a pretty commanding position. I think I can actually win very quickly. So I'm just going to go straight into questing. So quest, and quest. I think I'm pretty good. All right, so encounter card is a battle cruiser, but it has a thing of 40, so I'm really not that concerned. So my progress does go down. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really concerned because I've got 6 progress. Delta gives me a free progress. Oh, wrong one. I've got 6 to play with, so 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means I only used 4, so I've got 2 left over, which I'll put on here. Okay, so that is defeated. So there's the victory display. There's nowhere to travel to. So straight into attack. Nothing to travel. Engagement check 40 and 30. So I still don't get engage either of them. So they don't get to attack. Go straight to player attacks. And Eleanor attacks for 6. No. It's 5. Oh yeah. If the enemy is not engaged with you, it's +3. And he's not engaged. So it's 2, 3, 6. It is still 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. One more point of damage and he would have been gone. I think I'm good here. I think I'm good. Refresh. End the refresh phase. Nothing happens in that phase. So it's a new phase. Got me a Q, which would pretty much immediately win me the game. Alright, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put Q in play. I'm going to choose reduce threat by 5. We're going to quest. Quest, 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 quest. And encounter card. Ambush. They make a engagement check. I'm on 23, so they don't engage. But when revealed, they discard 1d6 villager tokens. Discard them from where? There's no one to discard them from. And the rules specifically says transport drones when revealed effect does not target villager tokens on the rescued villager's objective. So nothing happens. They do add threat though. 4 threat. It's pretty intense. It's more than Ruofo himself. It's the same as a battle cruiser. Madness. So my progress is now just 7. Which just goes straight on here. There's no location blocking me, so it just gets progress straight on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Alright. That's it. Okay, that's questing done. Travel, there's no one to travel to. Optional engagement. Do I want to optionally engage somebody? No, because I've just won. I'm not going to optionally engage. I'm just going to go straight into encounter. Engagement checks. Nothing engages me. Go straight into combat. Enemy attacks, there is none. Player attacks. I'm going to do Anor hits. Rufo for 6. 6 is 3 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Rufo is destroyed. He goes straight into the victory display. Victory display is getting a bit full. Let's have a look at that. Look at that victory display. That looks sexy. And that's it for combat. So we just refresh, right? Yep. Alright, so refresh. Q gets discarded. Because he did his actions for the round. And we go new. Alright, I got an Elite Forces armor, which I don't need, so don't really care about that. I can't really play anything else, so I'm actually pretty sweet. I think we're just going to quest. Let's do some questing. Quest. 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 Let's get an encounter card. Okay, here's a new one. Sonar Assault Ships. Ships. Force. After Sonar Assault Ships attacks and destroys a character, place 1 damage token on captured villages. Okay. Sonar Assault Ships can be attacked by non-ship characters with ranged. Okay. Excellent. And they've got an engagement of 30. So we're good. So we get 4 progress. So there's 12 progress on there. Optional engagement. Well, none of them's going to engage. So I'm on 24 there. So they're 40. Nope. 25. Nope. 30. Nope. None of them are going to engage. I want to optional engage. No, I don't. I'm going to straight into combat. Enemy attacks, there is none. Straight into combat. Elnor is going to hit. So he's attacking for 6. Let's just kill these guys straight up. They're doing 4 threat. Let's get rid of their threat. So he's going to attack and do 6 damage. Why does it not say they're destroyed? Transporter drones. Hit points 2. Why do you not know that you're dead? How strange. Okay. Anyway, we're going to shuffle you back into your deck of origin. And we're going to refresh. And we're going to new game. Another rifle. Oh, jeez. Don't need it, but it's funny. Let's just get cracking. I'm not going to play anything. Let's go straight into questing. Oh, what? Can we carry this quest? Quest. Get an encounter card. Which is Doomed 2. 1, 2. When revealed, discard one village token from the active location for each player in the game. There's no active location. If no village tokens are removed by this effect, this card gains Surge. So let's grab another encounter card. Let's get rid of this one first, and then get rid of this one. Alright, so we've got a location. Villages 3. 1, 2, 3. When it's in the staging area, if a treachery card is revealed, discard a villager. Okay, don't need to worry about that. So our current progress is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom! When we defeat this stage, we end the game. They compare the number of tokens on rescued to the number of tokens on captured. Rescued has 20, captured has 7. We won. If there are more damage tokens on this card, we've lost. If there's more damage tokens on this card, we've won. So that's a victory. I was in no real possibility of losing. I mean, really, there was really no possibility. Yeah, let's calculate the score. I like that. Calculate score. Shift O. Fallen hero cost 11. No one's fallen. What? Final score 29. Fallen hero cost. What does that mean? That's just a flat out lie. Where are you getting this fallen hero cost from? Anyway, yeah, that was a pretty substantial victory. So just make some notes in terms of why the quests don't show up. I think I know why. And why did Transporter Jones not know that it was dead? So yeah. Anyway, that's that one done. I hope you enjoyed that. I've got a couple of questions that I'll throw over to C-Stan and we'll see what he has to say. But other than that, it worked. I'll create the next quest and we'll go through that one. Cool. Thank you very much for watching. As always, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Live long and prosper. Peace. Bye.